What's going on, Code Snipers? This is your boy Carlos Estrada with the Best Code Blueprint. Guys, I appreciate that you guys are here today. Thank you for actually tuning in into our channel. Hey, we bring value to you on the daily basis, guys. Today we're going to be talking about the best credit cards for beginners in 2022. But before I move forward, guys, thank you for being here today. Once again, if this is your first time, do not forget to go ahead and subscribe. Make sure that you click on the bell icon so that you'll be notified every time that we post a new content, and that is on the daily basis, guys. But at the same time, give us a thumbs up. Why is that? That allows us to get in the YouTube algorithm and be shown in front of a lot more people. Now, why is this, guys? We want to make sure that we bring this value not only to you today, but to many more. We want to make sure that this free content help you start taking charge of your life, your finances in 2022 and going forward. So guys, thank you for being here today. Now let's talk about what is the best credit cards for you to get as a beginner. Now guys, let's start by our first one. This is the best card that I will advise you to get. Now it's called the City Double Cashback. City Double Cashback is one of my favorites. Why? Because it is simple. There's no gimmicks. There's nothing. It gives you 2% cash back on everything that you buy, from doing your hair to washing the car to buying the groceries. But at the same time, there is no annual fee. So it is simple as it comes. Now guys, the second one that I'm going to advise you is going to be the Chase Freedom Flex card. Now this is one of the best ones. I love them too. Why? Because it's not only Chase, it's an A1 type of bank. Now I have it written down about, actually I did a little research for you guys to be able to give you the exact pinpoints that are best about the cards and the other ones I'm about to give you. So the Chase Freedom Flex card gives you $200 sign-up bonus just for actually qualifying. Now, one of the things you got to keep in mind, especially with Chase, your credit score has to be 680 or above. Now, at the same time, it gives you a 5% cash back on groceries. Now, it gives you a 5% cash back on travel and 3% cash back on dining and groceries. And drugstores. Now, 1% cash back on everything else, from putting gas to actually going do your hair or do your nails, whatever the case is. Now, the best thing about this is that you can also do a balance transfer, and that is 0% for 15 months. Now guys, this is the second one that I advise you to get, but at the same time, you need to start working on your credit. Now, if your credit is between 500 to 680, hey, there's some other ones that I'm about to give you, the other three that are best for you, especially if you're trying to take charge in beginning or as a beginner in 2022. Now, the next one that I want to go ahead and advise you to is, look, nowadays we buy everything online, right? And the first thing that you actually go to when you want to get something Prime, that's the hint. So Amazon Prime. Amazon has their own credit card. So the Amazon Prime Reward Card. Now they have two. The Amazon Prime Reward Card is if you have an Amazon Prime account. Now they also have the non-Prime Amazon card, which is if you choose not to have a Prime account. And I don't know why anyone would do that nowadays. Now, one of the actual perks of having the card for the Amazon Reward is that you get 5% cash back on anything and everything that you buy on Amazon. You get 2% cash back on dining, gas, and drugstores. And you get 1% back on anything else that you want to buy outside Amazon. Now, one of the best things too is the no foreign transaction fee. So let's just say you travel outside the country and this is the only credit card that you have. It is a credit card. It is a Visa credit card that is actually issued by Amazon, but you can also use it foreign and domestic. Some of the other perks is that it gives you insurance for travel and rental. So if you travel foreign or domestic, it can also give you this insurance just in case you get into an accident or something happened at your lodging. Now the non-Prime card, it gives you, and that's if you choose not to have a membership with Amazon. Keep in mind that this one too, you should have a credit score between 680 to 700. Now, it will give you 3% cash back on anything that you buy or anything, the expenditure for that year. Now, it will also give you 2% cash back on dining, gas, and stores, and 1% cash back on everything else. Now, that is the third one that I advise you to get. I'm going from best to lowest. Now, the next card that I advise you to get is called the Pedal 2 credit card. Pedal to credit card. It's a brand new car, guys. So there's a lot of tweaks that they're still doing. So I advise you because the algorithms have not caught up to it. But it's a great credit card to get, especially if you don't have a great credit score. Why is it? Because they don't do the specific credit check. This is what they do. It's called the bank history. They actually check your bank history, see your transaction, and what they do, they create what's called a cash score, not a credit score. So if your credit score is not the best, this will be one of the cards that I advise you to get. But make sure that you have a checking account in which you usually fund your paycheck and your W-2s, but at the same time you pay your bills from. Now they also have a finance app that will help you to figure out how much you should pay, and it will actually help you go through it. So like that you identify a fee, you know, what is your monthly fee, what is your monthly payment, what is your minimum payment, and also it will allow you to identify your statement due date, but you also your statement closing date. Now the other thing, one of the perks about this card is that it has no annual fee. It gives you between 1 to 1.5% cash back on everything you buy. It gives you between 2 to 10% bonus cash back just for signing into the card. And the best thing about this is not only it will help you build credit because they report to all 3 credit bureaus. Remember, your 3 credit bureaus is Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax. And this is what you want to do. You want to have a credit card that reports to all 3, especially if you're having an excellent credit history with that card, because that will help you build credit. Now guys, lastly, I want to advise you, if your credit score is not the best, is the Discover It. Discover It, is a secure credit card. What a secure credit card is that if you give a down payment or you give a security deposit. So let's say, for example, you give a $200 security deposit. That means that you're gonna be able to use $200 on that credit card. One of the best things about this is there's no credit check. You start building your own credit by the amount that you put in the credit card and how you use this credit card on the monthly basis. One of the perks about this card is that there's no annual fees. Obviously, they shouldn't be charging you any annual fee, especially because you are the one paying for the money, right? You're the one putting the security deposit. While they also, you put in the money, but they give you some good perks. And what they do, they give you a 2% cash back on gas and dining. They also give you 1% cash back on everything. If you tell me, that's a great deal. You are the one putting the money, they're the one that give you the perks. But one of the main things is what I love about this card, especially helping a new client, helping someone that is actually starting to build their credit, is that they have the app to be able for you to check your FICO score. So anything that you see daily is something that you concentrate to try to get it better. In this case, you're concentrating to try and actually to increase your FICO score. And in this case, remember, your FICO is the score model that 76% of all creditors use. So guys, these are my 5 recommendations for you if you're starting to build your credit in 2022. Again, one of the things that I want to make sure that it's an advice. Why? Because this is what I see with my clients. This is one of the best things that they use. All right, guys. So just keep in mind that our advice is because the experience that we have with our clients. We are not attorneys or CPAs, so make sure that you also do your own research. Make sure that you Google these credit cards and make sure that it fits your criteria. But this is what we see works best with a lot of our clients. Now guys, I appreciate that you guys were here today. Once again, if this is your first time, let us know how we did. Let us know how we can do better. Give us your comments. Let us know the topics that you want us to actually concentrate on so we could bring more value to you specifically. And I appreciate it. Make sure you click on that bell icon. Make sure that you give us a thumbs up. Until the next time, guys, my name is Carlos with the Best Credit Blueprint, and I'll see you in the next video.